Are we rolling? We're rolling. Oh, hey, fellow tortured inmates. I wrote a quick speech for us here on Inauguration Day. Figured I should do my due diligence. But this speech is for Wizards fans and Wizards fans only. So it goes like this. That we are in the midst of a crisis is now well understood. Our community is at war against ping pong balls filled with hatred and violence. Our morale is still badly weakened, a consequence of greed and irresponsibility on the part of Tommy Shepard, but also our collective failure to make hard choices and prepare the DMV for a new age. Homes have been lost, fandoms have been shed, marching Gorchot jerseys have been burned. Our ticket prices are still too costly, but one thing I can promise you, that a change is coming. And my friends, now is the time to unite and embrace it. I totally just ripped that off from Obama, dude. What the heck? What am I good with words? The fuck? Like...
All around the world.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
All right, let's just get straight to the point. All right, we suck. We suck ass. We are ass-tastic this year, dude. We've lost the past 10 games, and we currently have the NBA's worst record in the entire league. But why do I have this little freaking stupid-ass smile while saying that? I don't know. What am I, the Joker? The heck? Well, for starters, it's because our plan is currently under effect. What plan? I don't know. What do I work for Monumental Network, dude? Like the fuck? I don't know, dude.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan?
I believed in my befuddled opinions at times that we are currently destroying our past while building a new future. And you guys might be thinking right now, oh, this dude's on acid right now. Let's go watch Mike Bibby highlights. But you know, could be. I don't know. I just want to do a little correlation real quick. Let's talk about our Commanders real quick. Did you know that if we did not lose this game last year against the New York Jets, this last-minute field goal, if we won that game, we would have not been in the same position to draft our franchise savior in Jaden Daniels. And ladies and gentlemen, look at our Commanders now. Job's not done, dude. Job is not done. It's our time. Our freaking time.
Yeah, let's go, champ. Our time. It's our time.
So in this video, I'm going to go in a bit deep regarding the current state of the Washington Wizards, our Washington Wizards, and why I believe the Wizards have a great future ahead of them. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I would truly, truly appreciate it. All right, let's get on with the video. So with us having the worst record in the NBA, with a strong draft class upcoming, with multiple players in the top picks having superstar potential, I guess you can say we are setting ourselves up for a good chance, some odds, to secure a top pick with this worst record that we have right now. And I say hopefully, and I guess because I mean it. Dude, the Pistons last year, they had the worst record, one of the worst records in NBA history, and fell to the 5th pick overall. Vlade Divac and the basketball gods may very well score on our asses come NBA draft lottery time. So, nothing's guaranteed in life, but at least we're giving ourselves a chance to have a top pick, a better chance. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I know this is a very controversial topic, but all I can say is that come NBA draft lottery time, dude, I'll virtually be a nun. I'll be a nun for a week. Before the week draft, that second week of May, dude, I highly suggest that all of us are on our best behavior that week, dude. I will, it's hard for me to even talk about it. It really is because, just even thinking about those 2-3 minutes of the ping pong balls, just thinking about it just raises my anxiety. We need to move on. All I'm saying is that this upcoming NBA draft lottery is one of the most important days in Wizards history, in my opinion. And I'll get to that a bit later. So a question I keep asking myself, it's just are we tanking this year? I don't know, stuff like. Again, I don't work for Monumental Network, dude. The fuck? What the fuck? What am I, Leon sis? I guess the only people who do know that is the man above and Will Dawkins. As a scorned Wizards fan, and I'm deeply scorned, my goals this year were to develop our rookies, develop our players, look competent on the court, and to obtain a high draft pick. Decipher that as you will, dude. I'm going to be straightforward. In order to get a high draft pick, you need to have one of the worst records. I wanted to look competitive, but lose a couple games here and there. Listen, if we go on a, God forbid, knock on wood, if we go on a Detroit Pistons historic losing streak, you will see me go off on this channel. Okay? I do not want to be historically ass. I just want to be ass. I don't know. Is this controversial, dude? I don't know. Dude. I feel like I'm knocking controversial doors right now. I don't want to start a debate. You know what I mean? I know everybody has their own ways of building a new team, but that was my goals. But let's talk about our current Wizard squad, dude. Alex Sarr. This kid is balling, dude. He surpassed everybody's expectations. He surpassed my expectations. I think he's surpassing his own expectations. Like, considering how he looked in the summer league, and granted, it's just summer league. I think we all learn now. It's just summer league. Offensively, this dude looks like he can be Jaren Jackson Jr. Offensively, and like defensively, we all know what he's capable of. He's averaging 11.6 points, 6.7 rebounds. His 3-point percentage is, still a bit measly with 31, but that's only increasing. I mean, like, you just see it on the court, his confidence, his touch around the rim, learning the game as we speak. I made a video. I went in depth regarding Alex Sarr. Did pretty well. Thank you for everybody who supported that video. So if you want to, go a bit more, check out this video. But Alex Sarr, currently the top rookie in the NBA rookie rankings list to be Rookie of the Year. Then we go to Bub Carrington, Baltimore, the son of Baltimore, dude. Underrated rookie season. I made a video on him as well, in depth regarding how good he's been this season. Didn't do that well. It's okay. I gotta learn. I gotta improve. But yeah, if you're going to see videos on that, check it out on Bub Carrington. But, he's looking like a piece going forward. A starting player piece. 34% from the three. This kid's 19 years old, and that's only improving. His defense is looking very, very, very stifling. He has a dog mentality. I'm super excited about Bub Carrington, dude. And then we go to Keyshawn George. Keyshawn George, I haven't made a video on him yet, but I call him Weapon X. Reason is because you don't know what we're going to get. Nobody knows. He's a mystery box. Keyshawn George is a mystery box, dude. He can explode at any moment. He has all the tools to be a fine player in this league. 6'9" forward, athletic, can shoot the three, even though his 3-point percentage right now is not justifying it. Recently dropped 24 points. This dude was freaking shooting. The mystery box. In the vein of an athletic Boris Diaw. In some aspects. I see. Anyways, mystery box. And then we go to Jordan Poole. I made some videos on him, but I'm planning on making more videos on him in the future. So this kid from last year is, I was going to say breaking out, but he's also proving the haters wrong this year. 44% from the field, 41% from the three this year, dude. We saw him go off against his former team a couple nights ago with 38 points. He is looking much more efficient, much more letting the game come to him, and he's looking like a point guard, ladies and gentlemen. Somewhere where last year, in the second half of the season, that Brian Keefe gave him the keys with Tyus Jones out, and he flourished, and he's still flourishing this year, dude. No one's talking about it. And then we go to Coulibaly. Coulibaly, who took a step forward, especially in the beginning of the season. He was looking, in the beginning of the season, he was looking like a freaking stud. Some people said baby Kawhi. I know that was a huge reach, but like he looked like a bona fide, those new vein 3-and-D wings, where he can continue to progress. I see him right now more of like a Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby type player, which those two players are great players in this league, and you need them to win championships. Could he be a bit more than that? Who knows? Possibly, dude. I think so. I'm going to make a quick prediction. When Kyle Kuzma gets traded this trade deadline, Coulibaly is going to break out the second half of the season. Koulibaly's going to break. He's going to have more shooting attempts, more scoring attempts to create his own offense. His defense, we already know, is all NBA type. His offense, I made a quick video on him recently too. So you guys want to check it out? I'm more in depth, more stat wise. If anybody knows me, dude, I got the book of stats right here. I'm a stat guy. So but yeah, man, I'm excited for Bilal Koulibaly. I think that a lot of Wizards fans don't really know is that we have 2 rookies in the top 10 NBA rookie rankings list right now, in Bub and Alex Sarr. Alex Sarr being number 1. You know how exciting that is? And then we have also superstars in this league talking about our young bucks. Like, this is Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, talking about our young bucks and how impressed they are.
Good look at the Wizards rookies today, Alex, Bub, and Keyshawn. What did you see from them? What do you think about their future?
Yeah, love their size. I think they're going to be one of the teams that's going to be tough to score on in the next few years. Defense is pretty easy for them already, so I can imagine in a couple of years when they all kind of understand the lifestyle a little bit, understand what it means to be an NBA player. I think that all their games are going to step up to another level, and I think the defense end is going to be the first thing you see from this group.
And the Wizards threw a lot of players at you, Koulibaly mostly, but also the rookies, Bub and Keyshawn. What did you think about the matchup with those players? What do you think about the young core?
They good, man. They young. I didn't know the Sarr kid was 19.
Yeah,
they got a great young core, especially with they got a couple vets, Kuz, Valanciunas. I didn't know they had Malcolm Brogdon on the bench.
Bub and Keyshawn, Jordan, they start talking to me. I'm literally sitting there asking them like, "Yo, y'all talk?" They like, "Yeah, this is what we on." I said, "Oh, cool, we can talk then. All right, let's go." I was excited as hell. So.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's kind of like the whole identity of the team is being changed slowly but surely, dude. You know. And I was thinking, dude, this is the way I think when it comes to teams. In a 10-man rotation, right? We currently have 4 pieces. What I mean by that is Bilal Koulibaly, Alex Sarr, Keyshawn George, Bub Carrington. 4 pieces in a 10-man rotation right now. We don't know yet which one of those are going to be blue chip players who can be stars in this league. But we have 2 of them who can be. And Alex Sarr and Bilal Koulibaly. Bub Carrington, in my opinion, is a starter in this league and could be a fine starter. I compared it to Malcolm Brogdon in my Bub Carrington video, but, and Keyshawn George, looking might as well. And then you add in Jordan Poole, who's having a breakout season this year. That's 5 players. Jordan Poole is only 25 years old. And then even on top of that, we can talk about players who are looking good. Young players in this current squad. Justin Champagnie. This kid's only 23 years old. And then we got some prospects here and there. Vucevic, we don't know what we got with him. I'm pretty sure we're going to find out in the second half of the season what we got with Vucevic and if he's going to be a piece going forward. We don't know, dude. That's 5 right now with Poole. And if Poole's not with us in the future, we can flip him for assets to get another 5. So 5 pieces in a 10-man rotation we have. We're halfway there. And again, I'm only saying Poole because I firmly believe Poole can be a starter on a playoff team, a good playoff team. And then we got trades coming in, dude. And hopefully, I'm being too confident here. We gotta behave, dude. Kyle Kuzma could be traded. Valanciunas, Brogdon, even Corey Kispert. Kyle Kuzma being the most likely one. We all saw him. Apparently, people are talking about how he dapped up the Kings owner. Apparently, he might want to go to the Kings. But with that comes incoming draft picks, more assets for us, more draft picks, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get a young prospect, a young NBA player in return for some of those players. Those players can also possibly build to our currently 5-piece team that we have with our core 5 right now. We could have 6, maybe 7. Who knows, dude? Did I just spit? I accidentally just spit on my freaking notes. You see, this team, our future is making me salivate, But a lot of Wizards fans aren't taking into account is that we also have another asset besides our veterans that we can trade. That's our cap space. We have cap space, ladies and gentlemen. So with that in mind, we see a lot of trades floating around. I saw a trade recently that Patrick Williams was up for a trade. John Collins maybe from the Jazz, or who knows, who knows. But a lot of teams who are handicapped with cap space are going to need a third team in NBA trades. That's us, dude. That's us. We can hop in on a 3-team trade, absorb a bad contract for a future first, which I'm thinking we might do, dude. With the Jimmy Butler trades that might happen, we can be involved. So that's another thing that was like, okay, dude, like, we also got that avenue as well to get more assets. The assets, we already have some assets in the future, dude, too. With the Bradley Beal trade that we did, we got some Phoenix Suns swap picks in the 2028, 2030. That's looking really nice right now. And lastly, I want to toss this out, is that we may very well have 3 first-round picks again this upcoming season. Now you guys might be thinking, how? Just hear me out. I want to be realistic here. Obviously, we're going to have our top draft pick, wherever we land, our own first-round pick. The Kyle Kuzma trade, I think we're going to get a first-round pick in return. Granted, it's not going to be a high one. It's not going to be a mid one. I think it's going to be a low one. I think it's going to be in the 20s, dude. And you know what? I'm fine with that. In this deep draft class, I'm fine with that, dude. And then, heck, if we trade Corey Kispert or Valanciunas, we combine those assets together, we could get a first in return, or a first from the cap space, or even the more realistic scenario, we have 2 second-round picks this season. I searched it, dude. We have 2 second-round picks coming up. We can combine those, trade up into the late first round. 29, 28, maybe even 30. We may very well have 3 first-round picks joining our core of 5. So that'll be 8. 8 pieces in a 10-man rotation. Granted, in the 8 pieces, we need to find out who's the face of the franchise, who are the blue-chip players, and who are the players that will supplement the blue-chip players. But at least we have 8 players who are young. Who we could. I'm just talking in fantasy right now, dude. I may be wrong. I may be dead wrong. But I'm just saying we could possibly have that. And Will Dawkins, considering his draft history over the years, especially with the Thunder and how he's done recently with the Wizards. I was going to say Commanders, dude. With the Wizards. Although I'm not sold yet on his trading ability, because I feel like we definitely should have traded Kuzma last year, because he had a career year, dude. We should have traded him last year, dude. We should have traded him last year. But you know what? It is what it is. Got to learn from our mistakes. I'm more confident in his drafting ability. And Ted Leonsis, who said that we're going to build through the draft and supplement through free agency. Something that we've seen recently with the Commanders, with Adam Peters, in a short stint that he's been with them so far. I think we're going to take the same route. See, like the 2026 NBA draft, it's also going to be star-studded. It's going to have a lot of. It's going to be good. I don't think we will be generationally ass next season, if that makes sense. I think we're just going to be ass. There's tiers to this assness, dude. Why do I say that? Well, Bilal Coulibaly is going to take a step forward next year, in my opinion. Alex Sarr is going to take a step forward as well. Keyshawn George is a time-ticking bomb. I firmly believe that Keyshawn George, he may not improve next season, may not even improve the third season. He's going to be one of those guys that just takes one gargantuan of a leap forward in one of these years. He's a time-ticking bomb. We don't know. It could be next year. It could be year 4. We don't know yet, dude. Bob Carrington's going to improve. We're going to have high draft picks. I'm pretty sure we're going to do again with Jonas Valanciunas type deal where we're going to get a vet, try to mold him, and then trade him again. I'm pretty sure we're going to do that. We're going to sign a vet. But I want to end this video with this. We have a direction. We have a plan. And in the Beal years, the dark ages as I refer to them, we had no plan or direction. We were just making moves on the fly, and we were putting Band-Aids on our mistakes. Sooner or later, the Band-Aids ripped apart, and the floodgates were hell. This go-around, there is a plan. We are drafting a certain type of player. Consistency with these 4 players that we have right now. Sarr, Coulibaly, Bub, and George. They're all dogs. They're tough. They're tough. They're athletic. But they're guys who want to be great. And they're a little bit of a different vein of mold from the players that we had with Tommy Shepard, that we drafted with him. They're different molds. I'm happy. This is why I still have my dumbass smile on my face when I talk about our Wizards. Even though we are ass this year. We're complete ass. But damn it, is the second half of the season going to be fun to watch. I want to see these kids continuing to improve. Their hunger is still there. Finally, I just want to end this video. This video is too long. I'm more mad, or I was more mad during the Tommy Shepard era when we would lose a game than I am right now. When we lose a game, I'm not mad. I'm numb. I'm numb to it. But in the Tommy Shepard era, where we were actually trying to be great or successful or whatever, and we were just continually being mid or a tier below mid, which is the worst place in the NBA you can be, while trying. Where now we're rebuilding and we have a direction. What is there to be not mad about, but like, we just got to follow according to plan. So that's all I want to say. I mean, we're nearing the halfway mark to the season, so thought I should just do a video on that on my Wiz Kids. But yeah, man, if you enjoy anything that I said, or if you agree with anything that I said, or disagree, please let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? I could be wrong. Who knows? Dude, all this could be for nothing. All this could be for nothing. All this ass tanking, whatever the hell we're doing. We could, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to say it. But you know what I mean. But yeah, man, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I would truly, truly appreciate it. Go Wiz Kids. Hell to the Commanders, dude. I firmly believe we are in a new age in the DMV. Exciting times. But you know what? Gotta go according to plan, step by step. Wizards, we have a big step coming in May. That's all I'm going to say. Peace, y'all.